Somebody once
What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello! Today I'm going to touch briefly on the revision process again, and then I'll talk about topic sentences and transitional phases, and finally I'm going to talk about balancing evidence and analysis. Let's jump in! So, there are two basic components to revision: rethinking and rewriting. Before you revise, you want to rethink. So just some basic tips for revision. Identify the specific feature of your topic that best opens up a rhetorical opportunity, that is, a problem your words might resolve or address. Finalize your claim about that specific feature so that your thesis statement includes the topic and your assertion about it. Mark the passages in your draft that best match your thesis. Adjust unmarked passages or your thesis accordingly. Establish how your introduction orients your readers to the purpose of your essay as well as engages them. Identify the topic sentence in each paragraph to determine how it supports or advances your thesis statement and adjust accordingly. You want to relate each sentence in a paragraph to that topic sentence, eliminating or revising those that do not. If a paragraph conveys more than one idea, either revise the topic sentence to accommodate the ideas or split the single paragraph into multiple paragraphs. Finally, you want to establish how your conclusion emphasizes significant points in your essay as well as wraps it up in a meaningful, thought-provoking way. Why do we use topic sentences? Since body paragraphs for an essay should be centered around one main idea that relates to the thesis, creating a clear topic sentence is helpful for both the writer and the reader. For the writer, a topic sentence makes it easier to stay on topic and develop the main idea without getting off track. And for the reader, topic sentences announce what the paragraph will be about and demonstrate how different paragraphs and ideas are connected to each other. What does a topic sentence do, you ask? A topic sentence has several important functions. It substantiates or supports an essay's thesis statement. It unifies the content of a paragraph and directs the order of the sentences. And it advises the reader of the subject to be discussed and how the paragraph will discuss it. Readers generally look to the first few sentences in a paragraph to determine the subject and perspective of the paragraph. And that's why it's often best to put the topic sentence at the very beginning of a paragraph. Next, transitional phrases. So transition phrases link the body paragraphs to one another and show that the writer has thoughtfully considered the organization of those paragraphs. To prevent your writing from appearing chaotic to your readers, you can use transitional phrases to create what are essentially road signs through your paper. You can use them within and between paragraphs to create a sense of flow. A quick style note, most of these are introductory phrases, like grammatically, which means they'll be followed by a comma before continuing with the rest of the sentences. So transitional phrases can be used when you want to add an idea, emphasize something, for comparison or contrast, for cause and effect, showing a sequence, and summarizing ideas. To add ideas, use words or phrases like and, in addition, furthermore. For emphasis, you can use things like above all, especially, indeed. For comparison, similarly, in the same way, likewise. For contrast, on the other hand, on the contrary, however. For cause and effect, because, for this reason, as a result. To show a sequence, after, before, finally. And to summarize ideas, consequently, finally, in sum. So, evidence and analysis. The first thing to remember is that the evidence does not make your argument. You are making your argument. You're using the evidence to support your argument. So that means your voice needs to be the center, as does your analysis. So evidence needs to be introduced, cited, explained, and analyzed. Remember that the rule of thumb for the ratio of evidence to analysis is one sentence of analysis at least per sentence of quoted, paraphrased, or summarized material. You risk drowning out your own voice and thus undercutting your own argument when you introduce evidence without adequate explanation or analysis. So, you want to explain what the evidence is saying in your own words. Then, analyze what the evidence means and why that contributes to your argument. Essentially, you've explained what it's saying, and then now you want to explain why that's significant. That's all for today. I hope that you are all staying safe and enjoying the crisp fall weather. Bye!